2048, there's many more people. Crime is dangerously out of control. Technology is hyper advanced.
The celiac artery is blown apart.
The genie's out of the bottle as far as how bad criminals can get.
In Almost Human, the new hit Fox television show airing Saturday nights, cops have robot partners and lasers mark off murder scenes instead of yellow tape. It's not that far-fetched when you see the machine already being used now to solve crimes right here in our state. Washington's Most Wanted's Perella Lewis has more.
It's the future of crime scene investigation.
It's a game changer for us.
This laser scanner creates 3D images of a crime scene, capturing over 1 million pieces of information per scan.
Absolutely more accurate than a human being can do.
Christopher Kern and Rick Wyatt are forensic scientists with the Washington State Crime Lab and showed us how it works by recreating a shooting.
What it does first is it scans using a laser, and then it scans and then it takes images and it stitches those two together.
Its measurements are accurate within 2 millimeters, so investigators and prosecutors can go back and re-examine a crime scene with confidence and a click of a mouse.
We find often that we'll work a crime scene and then the prosecutor will have specific questions about something we didn't think of because he has the luxury of victim statements and other facts that we might not have in the crime lab, and we can go back to this scene later, this big point cloud of data, and be able to access individual items and tell them whatever he needs to know.
In some cases, it can be the difference between life and death.
Well, I think that the implications are really for the jury, where we can freeze the crime scene forever. We can go back, show any measurements, we can put witness viewpoints in there, we can virtually walk a jury through a crime scene.
This 3D scanner has already been used in a dozen crime scenes since it arrived in Washington State last November. Problem is, there's only one machine for the whole state.
Well, it's a bit of a logistical nightmare when you've got a scene that's a major crime scene in Spokane, and this is stationed in Seattle. Especially in the winter months, getting it over the pass can take us anywhere from 5 to 7 hours to get it to a major crime scene. It's not ideal, but in the age of doing more with less, it's just what we have to deal with until we can find a way to get another one.
With visuals and accuracy like this, Kern believes they are well worth the cost.
These devices are going to be more cost-effective in the future, and it will be probably a requirement in the near future.
Perella Lewis, Washington's Most Wanted.
And it's being used in court this week for the very first time in Washington State.